In this video, I will show you how to count numbers that begin with a specific number in Excel like this. So let's get started. Here in this Excel sheet, I have some numbers in this column. Now I want to count all the numbers that begin with a specific number 1 in this sheet. To do that, we can use the combination of SUMPRODUCT and left functions. Here is the formula to count the numbers that start with a specific number. Here, the left function takes one character from the left side of each cell value in the given range. Since there are 5 cells in the range, the left function returns an array of 5 elements containing 1, 2, 1, 9 and 1. These are the first characters of each cell in the range. Next, this part checks if each element of the array is equal to the value we want to check, which is 1. We mention the number 1 in double quotes as a text because the left function converts number values to text values automatically. It returns an array of 5 elements containing true, false, and true. The true value is returned when the first letter returned by the left function is equal to 1 and the false value is returned when it is not equal to 1. For the SUMPRODUCT function to work, we need to convert these true and false values to 1 and 0 respectively. We did that by applying the double negative minus minus. After applying the double negative, we get an array of 5 elements containing 1, 0, 1, 0 and 1. Finally, the SUMPRODUCT function sums up the array elements and the result of that is 3. As you can see, we now have the count of numbers that start with the number 1. This formula works only when we want to check if the number begins with any number whose length is 1. The reason is we hard-coded the number we are looking for as well as the number of digits to extract inside the left function. To make this formula more generic, we need to make some changes. For example, in this sheet, I have placed the numbers we want to check in this column instead of hard-coding them in the formula itself. As you can see, these numbers have different length or number of digits. To make a common formula for all these numbers, the first change we need to make is to extract the different number of digits using the len function. For example, for this number, we need to extract 2 digits from the left, while for this number, we need to extract 3 digits. We can use the len function to do that like this. Now, the formula will extract the number of digits that is equal to the length of the number we are searching for. Next, instead of hard-coding the number we are comparing with, we need to provide the cell reference. To convert the number to text, we can concat it with an empty string like this. Now, as you can see, we can use this formula to count cells that start with a number of any length. The COUNTIF function is specifically meant for counting the cells that match the given criteria. However, to count cells that start with a number, we need to use the wildcard asterisk character as a string value for the criteria argument like this. Since the values in these cells are numbers, the COUNTIF function will always return count as 0. That is why we cannot use the COUNTIF function for counting cells starting with a number. Watch these videos to learn more Excel tips, tricks and how-to tutorials. If you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to our channel.